Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Connor Knowles, and this is the Nerdic Gods podcast, episode 42.
Wow.
42, boys. Yes. We are a weekly video game podcast where the three of us come together to give our opinions on all the biggest games. We discuss all the latest video game news, and at the end of the show, we like to wrap it up with a fun little game. If you enjoy the show, please subscribe to our channel and like the video. And with that said, I'd like to introduce my co-host. Did not think of a nickname.
What you have all week?
I know. I think I've won. The coke sniffing Sims.
I'm not. I don't coke. I don't do
that.
It was a joke for the show.
And the heroin addict Danny.
Oh no.
He does look like a bit of a heroin addict.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. I just called you guys drug addicts.
No.
Hello. How are you?
Hi.
It's dark time.
Happy Thanksgiving, I guess.
Yeah, I wanted to start off with that, actually. Guys, it is Thanksgiving week here. Sims, I'm sure you are very excited for this holiday, right?
Oh yeah, can't wait. Tomorrow I have to just do normal stuff, and it's no special day. It's Turkey Day on Animal Crossing.
Are you gonna get a turkey at least? Do you get a turkey over there and just try to pretend to celebrate?
It's Christmas thing. We eat turkey at Christmas.
You eat turkey at Christmas. Really?
What do you eat? That always confuses me. It's like, so you have turkey for Thanksgiving. Do you have turkey for Christmas? Or?
We do turkey and ham, and then ham for we do. Our Christmas is a bunch of other stuff. Like I'm a bunch of nationalities, so we just do a bunch of stuff for Christmas.
You just have spaghetti bolognese, don't you, Daniel?
No.
Okay.
Daniel just pounds of spaghetti for Christmas. You know what I mean? That's all he eat. Just straight up pasta. Guys, what are you thankful for?
I knew this was coming.
Oh,
I've always wanted to be a part of this. I've seen this in so many episodes of Friends. I'm so excited.
I was going to end. I was actually. That's what I wanted to be at the end, but that's okay.
You wanted to end it that way.
That's okay.
No. We're starting here, Daniel.
Okay.
Starting here. Daniel, what are you thankful for? Could be anything.
I am thankful for the plethora of great games that we have this year.
Good answer. Good fucking answer. Sims, what are you thankful for?
I am thankful.
Celebrate this great American holiday.
Am I gonna get mushy or not? Nah, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, why not? I am thankful for this podcast. The fact that I get to sit at this computer for at least an hour and a half without being bothered. But from what you guys see, like, I edited this podcast a lot, and there's a lot of me. Shut up! Bit to the kids. But no, I'm thankful just to get away from real life and just to come here and talk to you two nerds about video games. So thank you.
You're welcome. I am thankful for having really good genetics because I have a really nice beard today.
Yeah, you do, man. You look good, man.
Mm-hmm. It looks great. And with that, we will get on to what we have been playing. Guys, let's start with Sims. Sims, what have you been playing?
Just some more Death Stranding. I haven't done too much on it. I kind of just do like 1 parcel, 2 parcels a night. I've kind of set my heart on this. Like, I found this like paver, which like makes the big road, but I'm like a couple of ceramics away. But every night I keep going in, I'm thinking, fingers crossed someone's made the rest for me, but they haven't. So like, all you Death Stranding people, sort your shit out. All right.
Does it feel like there's a lot of people contributing?
Yeah. There is a lot of signs about. There's a lot of ropes to climb and some ladders.
I'm glad that people are still playing it.
There's still people there. You can look at the stats and see how long they've played for. I mean, at least 3/4 of this road has been built. I've set my heart on this one bit of road, and I only need like 400 ceramics. So I've been going to a lot of mule camps, and I'm playing on the easiest difficulty, so I'm kind of just twatting everybody with briefcases and running off with their truck. It's quite interesting. It's fun. It's something. I'm not excited to play it. I play it. I think that's harsh to say. I'm enjoying playing it, but I'm not like, I need to pick it up every day. It's just like, if I'm not tired, I'll play it. I do want to go back to last week though. I forgot to mention. I jumped into the Ghost of Tsushima Legends. Is it Legends? Yeah, it's Legends. Yeah. So I played that for 2 nights. First night, I put it on. I was really excited about playing it. I played it with my mate Sam. Big up to Sam. And I was, it was really interesting. Like, we both start off, and you have to like it's very communicative. What word is it?
I'm not sure what you're trying to say.
There's a lot of communication involved in the game.
A lot of communication.
Well, there you
Yeah, I was trying to think of a big word. So, yeah, like, for example, like me and him, we start the mission. There's two guys. He's like, right, I'm gonna take this guy. You take that guy. We have bows. 3, 2, 1. And I was like, I could get into this. And there's a lot more of the same as you go, and then it starts to mix it up, and you have to have like this special like power. There's like stones dotted around, and then the enemies are like certain color or certain type. So you have to have the blue stone to kill the blue enemies, and if you don't, then they just don't die. But let's say if I had the blue stone and I like slashed the blue enemy, then Sam, who doesn't have the blue power, he kind of just takes down that bad guy's defense, and then he can kill him as well. But
So like the blue would go away, and then he could kill them.
yeah, as well, yeah. I mean, it was fun for a couple of hours, and then we kept progressing. We got to about a couple of stories in. I'm probably being a bit harsh. By the second night, a couple more missions in, I was kind of, it's just kind of the same. It's kind of the same stuff over and over. I didn't really get into the raid. Oh, what class am I? Warrior, just a normal warrior, I believe.
Yeah, how many hours did you play for?
Only about 3-4 hours in total. So,
okay.
2 hours one night, 2 hours the other. It's kind of a... It was just like after a bit I was just like I don't really want to do this over and over and over again. I kind of just don't know, a bit over it now. It was like I was excited the first night and I was really excited to play it the second night. But after that I was kind of like I kind of get this now. And I'm not really. I've just committed all them hours to Avengers. I don't really want to put more hours into this. I mean I respect what they're trying to do and a lot of people really enjoy it. But for me it was kind of like okay, no worries.
I'd rather just them work on the sequel.
Yeah, of course. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm sat here, and about 2,000 people that watch this would you be like, I disagree with you. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. And for me, I think I just burnt out on the Avengers, like doing the same thing over and over and over again, which I don't mind. I'm really excited about playing as Kate Bishop. I'm so excited, and I'll as soon as the 8th of December is, I'm lost again. Or I don't know, coming into the same kind of thing of like do the same thing over and over again, level up, get your gear. I'm just like, nah, I'm okay. But I appreciate it and I enjoy what I did. Like me and Sam talking about I'm gonna kill this guy, you kill that guy. Obviously he was a bit higher level than me because he played it a bit more. But yeah, I get what they're trying to do and I respect it and I'm glad everyone enjoys it. For me, from Avengers to there, I kind of was like, okay, I don't need to do this. I need a story, and then that's when I played Death Stranding, which I am enjoying. I think I just
is there no story in Legends?
There is. I don't understand it.
How did the narration sound? Because that is Uncle Iroh from Avatar.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
That means a lot to you guys. For me, it's just some guy going,
yeah,
this is the legendary
the
rat
Iroh.
person, and they're going to be taking over the world.
I remember the first one. The first one died, so this is the second.
Spoilers.
No, the actor.
Actor.
Uncle Iroh, the actor.
The actor.
Spoilers.
Oh no, yeah, spoilers. I'm sorry.
I didn't get to grieve his death. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Really, I kind of in that. I want my PlayStation 5. Do you know what I mean? I
want it.
I want it, and I don't really. I know I'm not gonna. Everything that's all these new games I'm not playing because I'm waiting for PS5, which is a Christmas thing, and then all the new games are for Christmas. So I mean, after Christmas, it's gonna be all systems go. It's a shame that I can't have this conversation with you guys who have played these games. Unfortunately, it's real life, and I don't get free stuff. So please hit me up with free stuff.
Someone gives Sims some free shit. Yeah, I downloaded Ghost of Tsushima as well. I haven't tried it yet.
Okay.
I wanted to try this Legends.
Hey, if you want to jump in, I'll probably jump in with it. It's not too bad. It's not. It's good to. I think it was only 2 of us playing it as well. Maybe that was an issue. If there was like 2 more, it might have been even better. So,
just to build on top of what Daniel said with the wanting them to just move on to the sequel. At least they're done with it already. You know what I mean? Like it sounds like this raid was the last thing. So it's just like
It was
at least
the raid. I like it.
Yeah.
Games,
And then obviously this was far along in development by the time Ghost came out. You know what I mean? So I mean, at least they're done with it, right?
You don't think we're gonna get another raid then? Do you think that's it?
I think that's it.
I don't know. I think the reception's like. I think
I've heard a few interviews with Nathan Fox, I believe is his name.
Yeah.
For Sucker Punch. Yeah. It sounds like this was it for this whole thing.
I mean, you're not going to put anything out. I suppose if you're not going to pay for it, then why? If they don't mean we got it for free. So, yeah.
Maybe we end up getting like a PS5 version of Ghosts and they add another raid on top of that
I think
or something.
we will. I think we'll get a lot of PS5 versions in the next couple of months. Maybe a God of War, a Ghost of Tsushima.
I'm just hoping if they're going to do that, like, let's put them out then. Like, get them out now. You know?
I'm expecting a God of War one. Or if we do get God of War 2, then we get that double pack that they did for Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's the theory with Horizon, because Horizon isn't in the PS Plus games thing. What are we calling that?
No, it's not, is it? No.
The collection.
The collection, yeah, the PS Plus collection. Horizon isn't in there, so I think the theory with that, just like Spider-Man isn't in there. So I think the theory was that a remastered version of Horizon will come with Horizon.
Spider-Man could be like a licensed thing, though.
That's true. Like yeah, it could be that. But it's on PS now, so I don't know. Very weird.
Yeah.
Daniel, what have you been playing?
Ooh, me. Finally, I have beaten Yakuza Like a Dragon. I actually beat it last night. That game. Thank you. That game is so long.
Yeah, how long was it, do you think?
I did a lot of other things, like try to finish the bonds for each of your people, your party members. I think I put in about 55 hours.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not
and this
long,
might
is it,
be.
though?
I mean, this is the longest I've put into a single game this year, for me personally. As many games as I play. Again, I don't do.
Didn't that like last boss in Hades take you 55 hours?
I didn't play Hades for 55 hours.
No. What did that? Never mind.
Yeah, no, I get it, huh? I beat Hades. Okay, I beat it. You go and try to do it.
I pushed you to it, man. I was part of it. You wouldn't have done that if it weren't for my little pep talk. You'd have given up. You'd have put it down.
There was a pep
Sims
talk.
was hyping you up.
There was a pep talk. So the game is interesting because this is probably the longest I spent with a single Yakuza game, actually. So the story, they kind of have to stretch it out in a way because it is such a longer game. It's an RPG. And, it lands. It might be one of the best narratives this year, easy. Really? Which is hard with a game with a bunch of games with great narratives this year. This might be slightly under The Last of Us 2 in terms of narrative for me.
Sure.
I think it really
high praise.
Yeah, I think
Very
the last
high
like
praise.
5 chapters are really good.
I have heard a lot of good things about it. But what surprises me, you say that 55 hours is like as long as you put in a Yakuza game. I kind of got the impression that every Yakuza game is really long.
They are. If you do everything. If you just do the story or do little story and stuff, you could put 20, 25 hours, whatever. But I put 55, like, pretty easily, and I kind of had to grind to do some boss fights and
Did
stuff.
you do a lot of side quests?
I did a good amount. There's a bunch of sub-stories.
The karaoke?
A little bit.
Dancing games. Is there a dancing minigame in this?
I don't remember if there's a dancing minigame.
Is there dancing minigames in the other ones?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I'm thinking of a different game.
There's a bunch of other mini games like baseball and like home run stuff. Yeah, I really like it. The cast is really good. You know,
Troy Baker in it.
No,
You got
Baker is not. What is it? Troy or No Boy? No Boy.
no boy in this one.
Yeah, I ultimately really like Kasuga as a main character. He is very different than Kiryu. I don't know if I like him more than Kiryu, but I think depends on what they really want to do. They set it up to continue with his story if they want to, and I think that's where they're going to go. But I don't know if I like him more than Kiryu.
Does he just like bring more personality than Kiryu? Because I always found that
does.
Kiryu was a little bland.
He is. I still like Kiryu because I like how everything bounces off of him.
Yeah.
He's much different. Much different.
Got like a sense of humor and stuff.
Sense of humor. He's more outspoken. He's brash. He's not stupid, but he's not as mature as Kiryu was.
Sure.
I mean, he is like 41 years old or something like that, 42 or something like that. But yeah, the game has a lot of heart. I kind of mentioned that last week, and now finishing it, the game it's so much heart to it. Like that's the core of Like a Dragon is friendship and what it means to pick yourself up from rock bottom, basically.
Can you say like definitively you like this combat system more than the previous Yakuza games, or
That's
vice
a
versa?
great question. I would say no because I think it needs to be flushed out more.
Okay.
I think that honestly, I think it's just because the game needs to be flushed out more. Some of the difficulty spikes I think were a little uneven, and just felt like they wanted you to grind to a certain point. Like no spoilers, but there was one boss fight that I was like level 38 or 39, right? And that was like all the enemies were at least a level lower than me building up to this boss fight. I go into the boss fight, he's level 50. It's like at least a 10 level jump, and like how was I even supposed to know that?
Right.
So I had to have a save to get back, or whatever. And it's just
There's no like in the main menu when you're selecting that mission levels thing or whatever. Typically like a mission will have like you got to be level 40 or whatever to do this one. Or
Yakuza likes to have like little things that'll say, "Are you ready to do this mission?" or whatever. Yes or no. They'll do that if when you go to a door or something, but it's not like, "Oh, you should probably be this area."
Yeah. So then, would you prefer they stick with this and then try to build upon this combat system, this turn-based, or would you like to see them go back?
If they really want to keep with the team aspect of this game, because it is as much of it is as Kasuga as a main character, it is also this team, this group of friends that he is along the ride with him, and if they're going to keep that, then they have to. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think the gameplay in a weird way is also kind of a part of him in the story. He kind of is like a magnet.
Like the whole Dragon Quest thing in his mind.
Well, that
so
too,
like,
but I'm in more of a sense of he's kind of a magnet to people.
Okay.
He kind of draws people to him.
Right. That's why the party system comes in and stuff.
Yeah. I think in a weird meta way, you can kind of see it being sticking to that with him.
Cool. You want to put a score on it?
I've been thinking about it for all of today.
I'll make you do it. We take these scores very seriously here.
I do, for sure.
They're posted all over. They're on Metacritic.
Yeah.
All that stuff, man.
My 6 out of 10 for Avengers.
Kevin Feige was not happy about that one.
No, he wasn't. I'll probably say like a 9.5.
You just giving out 9s and 5s and everything, aren't you?
I think that this is like on the high end, because I think that with some of the problems, it could be more of a 9. And Connor, I know you have a lot of problems with Yakuza, little issues, nitpicky issues and stuff. I would say check this one out.
Yeah,
it's a very good fresh.
The turn-based throws me off even more now with Yakuza.
It's super flashy though. I mean,
I'd like to check it out. It's just turn-based is not my thing, and with Yakuza going that direction now, I'm just kind of like, I don't know if I'll ever get back into Yakuza, but maybe.
I mean, if you don't like, you like any turn-based.
I like Pokemon. I mean,
me too.
I mean, it's kind of like Pokemon in a weird way, but
I mean, I got like 30 hours
like
Persona before getting bored, but
more like Persona than Pokemon.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'll check it out at some point, especially if it comes to Game Pass at some point, which I'm sure it will, with all the other Yakuzas being on there. I'll definitely check it out then.
If you don't, you need to watch the end of Chapter 12. That's all I'm going to say.
Is it goofy?
It is a hype moment. It's like Avengers Endgame. Imagine what Yakuza Avengers Endgame could be. That's the end of Chapter 12.
Couldn't even imagine.
Nothing gets me hyped more than that Avengers ending. Nothing.
I know. And imagine me saying that about Yakuza.
You been playing anything else?
No, I've been just grinding out this game.
Hours upon hours.
Yeah, there's just like tower you can go through to like grind your level. I've just been doing that so much. But I have Miles downloaded. So that is the next game. That's tonight.
Nice.
I was just about to ask that question. What's that game?
Yeah. Miles and Call of Duty. I'll get to Call of Duty soon.
Any update on the Xbox Series X?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing at all.
Absolutely nothing. I have my pre-order.
Shame you couldn't play Yakuza with it since you bought one. I would have saved that if I were you, personally.
Yeah, but I want to play it. Like I'd rather play it.
I just play it. Same with Miles, honestly.
Same with Miles. It's just like I want to play it on PS5. It's like I don't even know if I'm gonna get one. So it's like I'll just play it.
Yeah. No, I feel you. It's gonna have to, right?
Yeah.
Then we'll move on to me. I have been playing a lot again.
Sweet.
Where do I want to start? Since Sims was already shaking his head, I got the platinum in Spider-Man
No,
Remastered.
you didn't get the platinum, and you got the platinum handed to you.
I
You
did.
cheated motherfucker.
So
got
what happened is they let you transfer your saves now to Spider-Man Remastered from the original Spider-Man on PS4. So you can transfer your save, and then you just load in, and then all these trophies pop. It was really cool. I just uploaded my PS4 save. You could go get the second platinum, Daniel, just for Spider-Man Remastered. Yeah, it was hilarious though. You just load in Spider-Man Remastered, start switching around, and like 100 trophies just pop.
Does it break your PlayStation?
No, it was just over and over again. All these trophies. Oh, the platinum trophy makes a new little noise, Sims. You're gonna really like it.
Baby.
When you get a platinum one, yeah, it's like a special noise. It's magic, man. It's really cool.
That's Xbox has that for rare achievements.
Yeah, Xbox do a really good job of achievements.
It's cool.
If you get that nice achievement, it's like fucking confetti just spits out the drawer. Everything is great.
Achievement is it. That sound is
good, man.
It makes you feel good.
Yeah, man.
So
it makes me happy.
That platinum having a sound. I get it.
back
to this though. I don't understand your problem with this, Sibs. I
just feel like you should have earned it.
Not gonna do it.
No,
I did earn it.
I want to play this game again.
You don't need to play it
still
again.
do that though.
There are other games.
It is Insomniac's fault they let me do this. Like it's their fault.
I think it is. I think they meant for you to do it, which baffles me.
Yeah, I mean, are you not gonna do it? Because I guarantee you will.
I don't know. Greg said like he did it and then just went for the new game one, which is not a bad idea to be fair.
No, I still want to replay Spider-Man Remastered at some point, and I still got the New Game Plus trophies to get.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I mean, I know. Depends where I'm at in my life. Do you know what I mean?
You're gonna have to do it if you want to do the New Game Plus. Like, and why would you do New Game Plus?
I know. Is there a new achievement for a New Game Plus?
Yeah, it's separate.
Yeah, but it's like separate. Yeah, it's not in the normal trophy list.
It's
but yeah.
like it's the remastered, all the DLC separate ones. Yeah. Then there's the hardest difficulty one, and then there's the New Game Plus one. Am I right to say that?
There's remastered and then New Game Plus as well. There's special trophies now for just remastered. There's only like 10 of them or whatever, and they're just like all like super hard ones, like get like an 100 times combo and some other basics.
That's trash.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I got a couple of them, but
you can't get a 100 combo. You're garbage.
But yeah. It was cool. I like getting platinums, you know. I'm at 29 now. I also platinum Spider-Man Miles Morales, which is cool. I just ran through that again on New Game Plus. That only took like 3 hours.
Really?
Yeah, I was skipping cutscenes.
Skip all the cutscenes. Do the main missions and then go out.
Yeah, 3 hours?
It's just only took about 3 hours.
Wow. Okay.
Skip all the cutscenes, go straight to the main missions. 3 hours, yeah. Wasn't bad at all. I just did it in a day. But yeah, got another platinum. At 29 platinums now, guys. Which ties me to Sims.
Yeah, it does.
That's awesome.
Ties me with Sims.
I need to get that Avengers platinum.
I'm number 1, so you can't beat me.
No, you only have one.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's what it is. I thought I was number 1. Oh, okay.
I assume.
I need to get that Avengers platinum. I want Avengers to be my 30th plat. I'll get to it.
I don't know.
When Kate comes out, I'll be hammering it again.
How close are you?
Oh, if you listen to Greg, if you listen to Greg Miller, I'm exactly where he is. Like the hives.
So you only have 1 achievement left?
I did hear him.
I've got 2. But yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
Huh.
Just got to do the hive missions, but they take like 25 minutes. And there's no like counter of how many you've done. I get an email every so often says, like, "Oh, you did 11. I've done 11, so I've done 11. There's 50 to do."
Just gotta keep doing it.
Yeah, I
Put
will.
on a podcast and just grind it out.
Just just having a break. Like, I don't need to pick it up until the Kate. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, I'm still playing Spider-Man Remastered a little bit, just here and there. Spider-Man's hard to put down, man. Like I just
keep swinging.
I can't.
Yeah, I gotta get back into the groove of swinging. I haven't done it in 2 years or whatever.
Yeah, it's just like I see Spider-Man just sitting on my dashboard, so I'm just like, I could swing around the city for a couple minutes here. It'd be fun. It's like I don't want to delete it. I don't want to put it down. I don't want to do anything. I'm so tempted to download the PS4 version of Spider-Man Miles Morales and go get all those trophies as well.
Oh no!
But
just start getting those Radalika ones too while you're at it.
No, I would never do that. Those are cheap. See, The Sims, those are cheap.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go out my way. My Name is Mayo is just a meme, innit? It's just, I think you have to have it.
It's
quite funny.
It's
quite funny.
It exists.
Sims, you have the platinum in My Name is Mayo.
I do, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, struggled with it.
Wow, you might as well go get
because the description's not clear. You have to like put them in dresses and then tap them. It's dead weird.
You sound like an idiot.
I don't know what to say to that. I really don't.
You literally just tap. I compared trophies with Sims on PSN profiles the other day, just because he was talking shit. And he has another one that only took him 25 seconds. I forget what it was called.
5 seconds?
Yeah.
Platinum?
It's called like Slide, SLYDE, and it's like a puzzle game. And you just literally like you follow a guide. It's like up, down, left, right, moving these slide tiles. Finish the puzzle, and you get the plat. Felt so good.
Is there only one trophy for that whole game?
There's like 1,000. There's like a good trophy, but it's all in that bit. It's dead for Adam. Don't judge me.
I'm judging you. You also have My Name is Mayo 2 came out.
I know.
Yeah,
that's gonna be my first game on PlayStation 5.
Figured.
So, what do you think about the trophy list? Like, let's talk about that.
Talk about what, your trophy list?
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
You got a couple disrespectful trophies on there. That's for sure. But other than that, pretty good. Got all the basic stuff, pretty much. I mean, so do I. It's not like I have like an extremely hard platinum. I guess Crash Team Racing, but that's about it.
What was the most impressive one you saw of mine?
On yours? Probably Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is hard.
That's not impressive.
What would you say is your most impressive one?
I mean, my most impressive one is nearly getting it for Witcher.
Nearly? That would be your most impressive one if you got it.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Do you think when the next gen version of Witcher 3 comes out, you'll go back, go get that? That's what you should do.
I just need to do Gwent. Honestly,
that's it.
I just need to play the game for Gwent, and then literally just finish the Gwent storyline, I guess.
Yeah, just beat the champions or whatever.
Something like that, yeah. But it sucks. Gwent's the worst card game in the world.
I need you to do it though, because no one has the platinum in Witcher 3. You would have it. And you're right.
I don't like card games.
No, I like Yu-Gi-Oh, the greatest card game.
That's not the greatest card game.
Yu-Gi-Oh sucks.
It's all right. It's just not the greatest card game.
Have you not seen the anime? It's like Kaiba has that thing, blue eyes, heart of the card. Yeah, man.
I can't stand Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay. I've also been playing the Pathless.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I want to sit down with this for like a whole day and get into it. I played about an hour of it, and I was like, okay, I need to just do this in like a day type thing. Same thing with Bug Snacks. I'm just like, I can't stop. Like with indie games, when I go like in and out of indie games, like I just stop playing it for a day or whatever. You know, I'm working or whatever. Maybe I don't have time that day and stuff. I just like completely forget about them and like put them down, and it's hard to get me to come back. So I need to just like sit down with both of those and beat them in a day, you know? Because I'll be like really into them for while I'm playing them for that hour, you know? Then I'll like put it down, have to go to bed, come back home from work the next day, and I'm just like, I don't feel like playing Bug Snacks, you know? But yeah, it's just what happens. So yeah, the Pathless is cool though thus far. It's much more of a puzzle game than I thought it would be. There's a lot of environmental puzzles type thing going on here.
Like Zelda-like.
How?
It's kind of weird. There's a lot of stuff with like connecting the bow and arrow to like these different things. I'm only an hour in, so I can't like explain to you every puzzle, but the ones I've seen thus far just involve the bow and arrow and like shooting these different targets and stuff and like bringing these pieces to different areas and stuff. It's cool thus far. It's got really good music from what I've seen.
That's what I want to ask.
Yeah, the music's really cool so far, and it's just like constantly playing, so that's nice.
How does it feel with the headphones?
Oh, I like it with the headphones a whole lot. Yeah.
Do you play every game with your headset?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'll take them off or whatever if I'm playing just like UFC or Tony Hawk or whatever. I'll put them on then. But yeah, for the most part, I'm playing every game with my headset. 3D audio is super cool with that stuff too. You know, just hearing some shit going off in the background over there, and you're like, oh shit, what's over there? So I'm like, oh, it's a wall counter in your room. But yeah, I gotta play more of the Pathless before I can fully speak on it. Cool though, cool art style. Say that. I'm also having a real problem with this whole performance and fidelity modes in these games on this gen now, because I just can't decide, dude. My second playthrough on Miles Morales, I played all in the 60 frames per second mode, the performance mode, and then I tried going back to fidelity, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't play fidelity anymore. The 30 frames.
So I do have a question in general about that. Does it always every game you start pop up like that?
No. So the pathless, I didn't even know it had an option. It was just automatically in performance, and then I went into the menus, and you could switch it to fidelity.
So I would just keep it on performance. Every game's going to look good, so might as well just keep it on performance, make it run better.
Yeah, but the ray tracing's always gone when you turn it on performance, and I want that ray tracing. I just want both is my problem with these. And with Spider-Man, to go back to why, it is so smooth, and like it when you go back to the 30 frames per second mode with the ray tracing and stuff, it just feels choppy when you're playing Spider-Man and you're swinging and stuff. Like you can see it when you go back, and it's just bad. It's real bad. Like I would not. If you want to play with the ray tracing and you have a really nice looking 4K TV and all that stuff, just keep it on that for your first playthrough at least. Do not switch to the 60.
I'll do what you do. I'll see. I'll let me have a look.
Yeah. I'm telling you though, like don't switch to the 60 frames if you want to play with the ray tracing and stuff, because you won't be able to go back. It's impossible. Yeah. But yeah, I just kind of wish there wasn't the option. Yeah. It's nice it's there, but when you give me a choice like that, I'm like freaking out in my mind, because I'm like, I want to play the best version possible. I just wish there was both. Like I want the 60 frames per second 4K with the ray tracing.
It's really just more what you're looking for, Like, do you have a 4K TV? Is that TV there 4K?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's really what do you like? Do you like better visuals or the performance?
Yeah, typically I like better visuals, but then in Spider-Man, it makes such a drastic difference with the combat that you can't.
So just stick to performance for now.
Yeah, I definitely will with Spider-Man. That's why I'm glad I did it with just my second playthrough. But yeah, some games, like the pathless, it didn't matter too much from what I noticed. Like you're moving very fast in that game. The traversal is really cool from what I've played this far.
I actually heard that about Demon Souls as well. That it's not that much of a difference.
Yeah, Demon Souls I could see because it's that slow, like plotting movement, and you're swinging like that. I could see you not needing performance. Yeah, I could see you not needing it for Demon Souls. Same thing with the pathless. You don't really like need it, but on these like combat heavy games where there's a lot of things going on the screen, I'll probably end up switching to performance for majority of them.
Oh no, what I was saying was that it wasn't much of a difference when you switched.
Between the two.
With performance, yeah.
Yeah.
The performance was fine. Like you didn't.
Okay.
The fidelity it didn't change that much.
It's just that ray tracing, man. Like that, the ray tracing changes everything. Especially Miles Morales. Like there's so many parts that I was so glad that I had the ray tracing on, because it looks so cool. That I would be upset if I didn't. But yeah, that's all I've been playing this far.
How's the PlayStation? Any problems? Has the updates been? Have the updates improved anything?
No, I've only had that one update. I know a second one came out earlier today, so I got to download that still.
Did you have any crashes?
No, I haven't had any problems since that first.
Fixed the battery issue.
Yeah, the controller issues all good now. Yeah, that's fine. Controller's charging now. Yeah, I haven't had any crashes. No more crashes. Yeah, I mean everything's been running pretty smoothly in mine. Yeah.
I forgot that you had that battery issue last week.
Yeah, that was weird. But yeah, I know tons of people still having problems with it. So
yeah,
I guess I'm sort of one of the lucky ones.
That's good.
Got a good one.
I mean, you're the only one in next gen right now, so
that is true.
Me and Sims are living in the past.
I'm in the market for Series X.
I was gonna mention this to you. Like, is that the next thing? Are you looking into getting it sooner rather than later if you can get one?
Part of me wants to wait for a game, and part of me is just like, you could just get it now. I don't know. If I see one, what's that?
You just got Game Pass. There's so much.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's tons of shit to play on games. I would like to just buy one like with a bundle though. Like I don't know, a Halo bundle would be ideal, but that's probably not coming out for a while. Maybe I don't know what.
I'm sure it's like an Assassin's Creed bundle or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I would like one of the games I'm looking forward to on Xbox to come out and that be bundled in. Like Hellblade 2 would be great. That'd be cool if that was coming out sometime next year. Yeah, we don't know when that's coming out, but that'd be like, I would definitely rush out and buy one if there was a bundle with that or something like that, Or if like one of the Obsidian games was coming out anytime soon, I'd buy one with that. So I don't know. I might end up waiting for a bundle. I might just buy one. Who knows? we'll find out.
Look out today. Keep an eye out.
Yeah, there's stuff going up.
Oh yeah, everything's
starting. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. With that, we will move on to the news. I still want my like spinning Batman symbol when we move on.
I know. We're working on it.
Working on. I want my dragon too. Come on, guys. There is barely any fucking news this week. Nothing at all. So we will do something a little bit different. We're gonna go through the Game Awards and give our predictions.
There's one piece.
The nominees. We'll do that after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to go from top all the way down,
pull up the Game Awards website. Okay, so what we're gonna go through all the nominees, well, all the ones that interest us, not the esports ones. I'm canceling. There's like 5 esports categories I don't want to do.
Start from the bottom, and then we'll go up.
Yeah, I'm gonna start a debut game.
Yeah.
What website are we on?
Game Awards
website.
I'm on IGN.
So we're gonna go through there. We're each gonna pick a winner, and then at the end we're gonna give 3 predictions for what we think will be announced at the Game Awards.
Should we? I think as we're doing this, we should do like what we think's gonna win, and then what we would pick.
I like that. I like that a whole lot. Let's do that. Okay, cool. So let's start off with best debut game. Best debut game is, oh boy, these names. What's the first one, Daniel? Carrion, Mortal Shell, Raji and Ancient Epic, Roki, and Phasmophobia. Actually, no.
Phasmophobia.
What's it called?
Phasmophobia.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares? I'm gonna pick that one because I have one friend that plays this like constantly, and he just loves it. So I'm gonna.
That's your personal pick. Or you think that's going to win?
Both.
Okay, me too. I think that is my pick for both. Actually, that game, it's actually one guy.
Is it? It's one guy. Yeah, I know it's like randomly generated ghosts or whatever. My friend talks about it like constantly. I've
seen some like gameplay of it. It just seems fun if you have people.
Yeah. Sims.
I think I agree. I've heard a lot about Carrion.
Yeah, it did okay. Same with like Roki and Raji. Both of those did pretty well too.
Yeah, I agree. It's Phasmophobia. It's got a VR mode as well.
It's got VR. It's got some cool mechanics of like different sound and
shouting for the ghost.
It's like I forget what they call it, but there's the audio where you can only hear people up close. I know it's
yeah.
That's really cool too.
And you have a microphone, not walkie-talkie.
Yeah, you can like yell at the ghost or something,
and then it fucks you
up.
Go away.
It'll respond to you and like attack you and stuff.
Sounds cool, actually. Yeah, we should do a let's play of this or some shit.
It's probably on like Steam or something.
You have to pick up your PC, man. You have to use that PC mouse, you dog.
I mean,
never mind. I'm not a dork, so. Next up is Content Creator of the Year. We have Alana Pierce, J. Ann Lopez, Nick Merckx, Tim the Hatman.
Tim Tatman, yeah.
Tim the Tap. Sure, whatever. That's not age. I was like, that's weird because he's not wearing a hat, you know? And then what's that name? Valkyrie?
Valkyrie.
I only know who one of these people are, and that's Alana Pierce, and that's what I'm voting for.
Yeah. So you for both?
Yeah, for both. I think Alana Pierce is going to win. This is her year. She just got signed to Sony Santa Monica to be a writer, and then she's been busting out content all year. So why not?
Sims.
I think Tim the Tatman, he seems to be. He's always there. I don't know. I don't really follow. I do, but he's more of a. Was he a Fortnite guy? He just does bit of everything. Yeah. Yeah, I think Tim the Tatman, and I think Alana Pierce. Yeah, I think she'll. I don't know. I think Alana Pierce. I think she's had such a good year and ending it on a high. I think. Yeah, I'll go Alana.
For both?
Yeah. For what
I think. I think my personal pick is Alana, but I think that I don't know if this is also voted by the people. I think people like Alana. I think that Tim could win though.
But I don't think Alana's. I don't know. She's known, but she's not as known as Tim the Tatman. Tim the Tatman's like mainstream, isn't he? Like,
yeah, he is.
He's associated with Ninja, so you watch a Ninja stream and Tim the Tatman's there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
it's the one category too where it's 100% fan voted.
Yeah. It might be. So I think I might pick Tim as like who's going to win, but my personal pick, I think, is Alana. And shout out to Valkyrie. She's a very big streamer too. She's up and coming too. She's just gotten bigger and bigger.
Cool. Next up is Best Multiplayer. We have Animal Crossing's New Horizons, Among Us, Call of Duty Warzone, Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, and Valorant.
I think this is the hardest one.
Why is Animal Crossing on this list?
Because it is multiplayer.
Its multiplayer sucks. Not that you have a good experience with it.
Yeah, it's like going to the airport asking for permission. Yeah. I get that, but I think it's. I mean, it's not going to win. It won't win multiplayer.
Popular multiplayer games of this year.
Right? Who?
I don't think so.
It definitely is.
I don't know.
I feel like everyone that was playing that was playing with people.
Not really, but not really. It's more of a.
You're playing as somebody else is playing, but not with people.
You were never playing together. It was more of a. You've got something I want, or your turnip prices are really good. I'll come and go and get them. You were never like, oh, let's go play together in this world because there's so many limitations. It's like I come into your world and you can't pick up you can't do any like rearranging in your island because I'm there being a piece of shit. Yeah. So it's like if you went, oh yeah, my turnip prices are really good, then I'll come over. Or let's say that you've got something I want, and I'll just come over. No one's ever there longer than 10 minutes. Do you know what I mean?
No, I get that. When I played it for a week and I didn't play with anyone, like I didn't go to anyone's island or do anything, I feel like everyone else was having way more enjoyment because they were going to other people's islands and they were connecting with their friends and all that. So I mean, I think that's just where the multiplayer aspect comes.
I think the other four are just way better multiplayer games.
Yeah,
not that they're better games. I think just the other four are just better.
Okay. I am gonna pick. My personal pick is Fall Guys, and I think Among Us will win.
It's tough. It's really tough. This is like such a tough multiplayer.
These other four games are really good.
I think I wouldn't mind Fallout winning it, but I think Call of Duty will win.
Really?
Did Warzone come out this year? Is my question.
Yeah.
Didn't that drop in like January though?
Did it? I don't.
I think it did. I know it didn't come out with.
I thought there was like a Christmas thing that they did last year.
Was there?
No, I think it's this year.
Is Warzone 2 years old at this point?
No.
No? Okay.
No, not 2 years.
10th of March, 2020.
That's what I thought.
Oh, really? Okay, wow. So that's even better because Warzone's huge. See, my personal pick is also Fall Guys because I don't think it's going to win. I don't really think it has a chance because I think anybody that's voting for Fall Guys should just vote Among Us because I think Among Us is just way bigger of a game. I know it's a much smaller indie game, which is just funny coming from Fall Guys, but I just think Among Us is the game. Like, I don't see Among Us not winning this category. I know it didn't come out this year, which I don't like that at all. I think
that it's even nominated.
Yeah, that it's even nominated in the first place. Like, I think everything... I'm very strict with that rule. I think that if it didn't come out in the year, it shouldn't even be a thing, unless it's like
on that. Yeah.
But Among Us is the game. Like, that game is just insane. I know Fall Guys had its moment, but really, since when Season 2 came, like, it's kind of not...
Yeah, it helped being free on PlayStation.
Yeah, that 1 month.
And then it kind of just like... I wouldn't say it's like teetered off. Thousands of people are still playing it. It's just not got that big boom about it.
It's less, but people still play it, for sure.
Still hear about it now and then. I think Among Us just took its thunder.
Yeah, 100%. I think it did. I mean, even Phasmophobia, to be honest. Honestly, I would rather see a Phasmophobia instead of New Horizons with the co-op aspect. Sure. I think that would have been a better fit on here.
Yeah.
Sims, what are you picking?
I said Fall Guys I'd want to win, and Warzone will win.
Okay. Daniel, did you pick?
Same as you. Fall Guys, and then I think Among Us will win.
Okay, cool. We all agree. Next up is Best Sports / Racing. I don't know why they combine these. They're so different.
They all, I know, they just don't want that extra category, I guess, because sometimes there's not 5 racing games.
Sure.
You know.
So the nominees are Dirt 5, F1 2020, FIFA 2021, NBA 2K21, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2. I am picking Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2. I am also picking that to win.
100%. I know I do want to give a shot to F1 2020. I know that's a popular game. There's no way that Tony Hawk doesn't win.
Yeah, I think this is Tony Hawk's category. It was the same thing last year with Crash Team Racing was in this category, and it won, and I was like, okay, of course it has to. Sims?
I think you're crazy. I think NBA 2K21's got a big shot. I think it seems to be.
Yeah, but it had a lot of problems. Is the thing.
I think the next gen versions come leaps and bounds. So.
The next gen version is a big upgrade, but
I think a big reason I'm picking Tony Hawk as well is the people that vote on this are the critics. You know, the critics, and what they review highest in this. It was Tony
it's one
Hawk
of the highest reviewed games this year. You know?
Yeah.
I want Tony Hawk's to win because I know it's Tony Hawk's, and I think 2K21 will win it. I do think 2K21 will win.
Which one?
What? There's only 2K20. Like, there's FIFA 21. There's no FIFA 2K21.
Oh, there's the FIFA 2K. You know,
Jesus
It's
Christ.
different. It's different publisher.
I'm not into that.
You were brought up with soccer all of your life, and you don't pay attention to the FIFA universe. What is wrong with you?
The FIFA universe.
You love it.
The cinematic universe of FIFA. Next up is Best Sim/Strategy Game. The nominees are Crusader Kings 3, Desperados 3, Gears Tactics, Microsoft Flight Simulator, and XCOM. What is that word?
Chimera.
Sure,
Is
that
it?
one.
I said that. I knew that. Hashtag.
Hashtag SimSurgeon.
This is a stacked category, to be honest.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
are all great games. I think my personal pick would probably be Crusader Kings. I know that game has a huge hardcore fan base.
Rated really well.
Yeah, it's also one of the highest reviewed games this year. It's like 92 or something.
Yeah, it's stupid high.
That's my personal pick, but I don't know if enough people have played it to actually pick it. So I think my Microsoft Flight Sim will win.
My personal pick, I haven't played any of these, so I guess my personal pick would be Gears the most.
You lagged out then.
Yeah, you kind of skipped just a second, yeah.
Oh, my bad. Well,
Gears Tactics is the only one I've played.
Yeah, my personal pick would be Gears Tactics. I also think Flight Simulator will win.
It had its moment. It had like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to want to give that an award too. So maybe it'll end up being Crusader Kings 3.
I agree with Daniel. I think you were just like that. Never mind. Hello?
I'm here.
Okay. Crusader Kings probably should win it. But I do think Flight Simulator will win.
I mean, both those two are 92 or something.
Yeah.
Like that, so.
Next up is Best Family Game, which is Animal Crossing New Horizons, Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, Minecraft Dungeons, and Paper Mario The Origami King.
Origami.
Such a weird category because, like, 3 of these things probably shouldn't even be on here.
Well, you're not going to play Crash Bandicoot with your family, are you?
Yeah, it's like Best Family.
Crash,
what does that even mean?
Paper Mario and Mario Kart Live. It's just like, I don't really think that any of those really need to be on here.
Mario Kart Live, yeah. Like, I played that with my kids. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yes, but it's like half of a game and half not a game. Like, I don't really know if it should even be on this.
Are you going to drive a race car around with your family? You might. It might.
You can have two of them, and you can race them.
It is a kid's game for sure, but I don't. It's also a toy. I don't know.
My personal pick would be Crash, of course, but I think Animal Crossing will win.
It's not a family game, though. I can't pick Crash, though.
No, I'm picking it.
I mean, Animal Crossing is going to
It's the only category it's nominated for.
I know. It's heartbreaking.
There should be a best platformer this year. If there's ever a year to have best platformer, it's this year. You could add so many.
But then Crash wouldn't win that either. So
You don't
Crash,
think so?
no, Ori.
That's 3D platformer.
Okay, but it's the only one, and it wins. Yeah, I think my pick is just Animal Crossing. I don't think any of these other ones will win. So
Sims?
my personal, I guess, would be Crash, just because that's the only thing I got nominated for.
I think Fall Guys.
I could see it.
I would like Fall Guys to win it.
Fall Guys needs to win something, right?
I think Fall
That'd
Guys
be
will win
nice.
it, but I want Fall Guys to win it, but I think Animal Crossing will. But then that whole family thing, is it a family game? Is it? I don't know. My kid plays
could be
it.
a game
I
for
don't know.
kids, stuff like that. I don't know.
I don't
That'd
know.
be my only argument.
I do. Some of these categories are a bit.
Yeah, I know.
Headphone scratchy. Like, So yeah, he's confused. He's just like, oh, these games need to be put in a category quick.
I mean, the next category that we're going to go into is the one category that it's even worse.
Next,
So you're picking Fall Guys then, Sims?
Fall Guys, I'd like to win. Animal Crossing 2 win.
Okay, cool. And then next, we have Best Fighting. Nominees are Grand Blue Fantasy versus.
Grand Blue Fantasy.
Yes.
Okay.
Great franchise, Then Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate. Then Street Fighter 5 Championship.
Hold on. Are you being serious, Daniel? Because I can't take you. Do you know what this Grand Blue Fantasy? What is it?
It's a popular fighting game series.
Oh, come on,
To
Sims.
who?
Just fighting game fans.
Everyone.
I didn't mean it like it was a popular game. I just know that fans of fighting games like Grand Blue.
So yeah, Street Fighter 5 Champion.
I want to Google this shit.
One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows. Also a game nobody knows.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Burn. And then Under Night in Birth Exile?
EXE.
EXE dot late. And then in parentheses is a CL-R. What is that?
It's a game. I don't know. They talk about it on PS I Love You. Blessing with this game.
Okay.
He liked it. He said it's a good fight game.
Did he? I don't know what's up with that name then. Yeah, I'm gonna see the thing with Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter in these ones is that it's just different editions of their
Yeah,
previous
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, so like I don't even understand why they're nominated, but
They shouldn't be.
I
So
guess Mortal Kombat will win.
Yeah.
I guess.
Mortal Kombat to win. Mortal Kombat. I'd like to win.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Mortal Kombat 11 especially needed way more praise last year. One of the best games last year.
Did not win Best Fighting last year?
Probably.
Oh, Smash came out, or it was at least nominated.
Yeah. I just in general, I think it needed way more praise. That story mode was fun and great. I think it will win. I want Grand Blue to win just because it's probably the best new fighting game here. So,
Sims?
Mortal Kombat.
He said all the way.
There you go. Cool. And then next up, we have Best Role-Playing Game.
All right, now we're getting into it.
The nominees are Final Fantasy VII Remake, Genshin Impact, Persona 5 Royal, Wasteland 3, Yakuza, 7 Like a Dragon. They did not put the 7.
In America, it doesn't have a 7.
Ooh.
In Japan, it's just Yakuza 7.
Yakuza. I'll let you guys go first. Sims, what are you picking for Best Role-Playing?
Final Fantasy 7. Both will win. Should win. Fantastic game.
It's such a hard one. I know that you said it will and should, but Yakuza 7 is so good. It's so
But like,
good.
how many people have played it by that point? But the voting was what now?
Yeah, but
You're saying it's a 55-hour game.
Let me get to my thought process. Yakuza as a franchise in general is just overlooked in every aspect. It's honestly even lucky that they nominated it for role playing game.
It's a shame.
So obviously it's not going to win. I'm
It'd be
not
nice
that
to
it
win.
should
Though.
or
You make me feel bad now. I want it to win.
No. I don't mean it like that.
No, of course not.
Like I think I personally like as a complete package Yakuza more. But
So is Yakuza your personal pick?
I would say yes. And
Yeah.
then I think that Final Fantasy VII Remake is pretty much a shoe-in for this category.
I would pick Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think Persona 5 Royal is going to take this one.
It better not. That game came out last year.
So many people, especially the people that vote on these things, love that game so much, and I think they just want to give it some recognition at these awards. I think I'll end up taking it.
It deserves some recognition, but it's an old game. Even
Yeah,
if
I don't agree with it, but I think that's what will happen. Be my guess. If not, I think you guys are right on the money with Final Fantasy.
It needs to win something. It deserves it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird there's no best.
It should have won stuff 2017.
No, I'm on about Final Fantasy. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah,
Final Fantasy.
There's always that one great game, though, that just gets like snubbed with everything. And
every year. Spider-Man.
Yeah, and I think Final Fantasy VII will probably end up being that this year.
What did Spider-Man in? I forgot.
No, it just got snubbed that year.
Oh,
it
what?
didn't get
18.
Didn't get Game of the Year.
Didn't get anything.
Yeah,
What did it? What got everything that year?
Horizon and
Uncharted and Red.
God of War came out after.
That was the year before. It was Horizon and Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, yeah, that's why. Yeah, 2017. Yeah. No, wait, 2018.
Wait,
you guys are wrong.
It was God of War.
God of War and Red Dead.
Yeah, completely wrong. You're right. It was God of War and Red Dead. I was. My years were just.
Yeah, I always think Spider-Man comes out in 2017.
Yeah, my years.
I always double check. Always. I don't know why. Well, no, yeah, bad year to come out for Spider-Man.
This year, I think what's really been snubbed has just been Ori and I had another game in my mind.
Kentucky Route Zero.
Oh, of course, but nobody.
Nobody
even played. No, that was not what I was going to say. But nobody even really played that game. So
I just thought that's what you were going to say. Next up is Best Action Adventure. The nominees.
It was Jedi Fallen Order. That's what. It was.
Okay.
Well,
speaking of Jedi Fallen,
let me fucking tell you.
Snubbed in like every category.
Shut up.
Sad.
Speaking of Jedi Fallen Order, Best Action Adventure category is Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Ghost of Tsushima, Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, Ori and the Will of the Wisp, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, The Last of Us Part 2.
Great category. Good
this one's
games.
weird. Okay, personally, my favorite game on the list is Last of Us Part 2, but I think that's going to win other awards, so I don't think it'll win here. I think this is where Ghost of Tsushima wins.
You are on some.
Is that your personal or?
My personal is Last of Us. I think Ghost will win.
Okay. Sims?
I think Ori will win. And Ori should win. Thanks. It's just
my personal pick. Sorry. Did you want to?
No, I know what you're gonna say. So let's go.
You don't know what I'm
I
going to say.
don't. I know you're gonna say Star Wars because it upset me. And
My personal pick is Star Wars.
Fuck Star Wars.
But,
sorry.
But
Professional.
I wish it got nominated for more. I would like them to win this because they are only nominated for one thing. My personal pick would be that, but I don't think Ghost of Tsushima is going to win anything else. So I think.
What are you guys going off of with personal picks? Because I'm just doing what's the best game on this list. Do you think Star Wars is the best game on this list?
Best action game, yeah. Straight action game. I'm not saying best game on the list. No. What is
just what my mind goes to?
No, because then I'm going to pick Last of Us for every category. I don't think so. Best action adventure game, like I think Fallen Order is probably my favorite here. But Ghost of Tsushima is not going to win any of these other categories that it's nominated for. So it's sad. Like I do like Ghost of Tsushima, but I think it'll win this one.
Sure. Did we all pick them?
Yeah, I said Ori. I just think Ori should win. It's the only
Ori
one.
should win some.
Ori should win it. Yeah, 100%. The game's
That's the only
incredible.
thing it's nominated for, right? So.
Yeah, it's incredible. Like,
Is it really the only one I was looking for?
I think so. I could be wrong. But no, yeah, this is great. Fantastic game. I think Last of Us will get something. Star Wars doesn't deserve anything. Miles Morales will get something. Tsushima will get something. Valhalla will probably not. I don't know. But on that note, fuck Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, I would like Miles to win.
I
think it's the only
nominated
I
for.
hate it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the only thing that Miles is nominated for as well.
It's a
takes
shame.
that game so much.
This would be the most. This is the most interesting category, I think.
Yeah,
It's definitely a stacked category for sure.
Yeah, it's a really good one.
This isn't the most stacked, in my opinion. We'll get to that one.
Next up is Best Action Game. We have Doom Eternal, Hades, Half-Life Alyx, Neo 2, and Streets of Rage 4. Daniel, you're a big action guy.
I am.
Daniel makes that action,
This is another hard one because I'm going to keep saying this, but I don't think Doom is going to win very many awards. So I think they might give this category to Doom. So I think Doom is my pick to win. My personal pick is Hades.
Interesting. I will go the exact opposite. My personal pick is Doom. I think Hades will win. I think this is where Hades gets something.
Yeah, that's true. No, it could be. I think both of them are in a very similar. Like Hades could either sweep or not win anything.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. Like I would love Hades to win or Doom. Either one, I'd be happy with.
Sims.
I think Hades will win. I think Half-Life Alyx. I'm just saying that to be different, I think. But yeah, you're both on the money. I think either Hades or Doom Eternal. But then I think maybe Alyx could just sweep underneath and get it all. But surely that should just be in VR game.
It definitely got stuff.
Because it hasn't got like the biggest audience that has all that money to buy the VR.
Had more nominations.
Yeah, so I don't know. Hades or Doom. I'd rather Hades get it, be an indie. Doom doesn't need it.
Sure. Next category is innovation and accessibility. The nominees are Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Grounded, Hyperroot, or no, Hyper. What's that?
Hyperdot.
Hyperdot. That's not what it says.
Yeah, it does.
On IGN, it says Hyperdot.
Okay.
I'm looking at Hyperdot on their website.
Hyperdot. Oh, that's a D.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry.
That is Hyperdot.
I was like, what? That's all right. And then The Last of Us Part 2 and Watch Dogs Legion. I think The Last of Us Part 2 will get this. I would also. I mean, I haven't even played any of the other games.
It has
so I
like 60 plus things you could do to it.
They just put so many options in that for accessibility that I think they kind of have to.
Just a shout out to this category.
Yeah, it's a good one.
100%.
It's a good addition. But yeah, Last of Us, I think, is just a sweep for the whole thing. I think these next two categories are just sweeps.
Sims.
Yeah, Last of Us, 100%.
100%. Okay, cool. Then next is best VR/AR. We have Dreams, Half-Life Alyx, Marvel's Iron Man VR, Star Wars Squadrons, and The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. Yeah, this is sweet for Half-Life Alyx. We all know that.
Easy.
Yeah. Sims, you know that too.
You might have a different person.
No.
You want to throw a ball on there?
I personally would say Iron Man because I had such a good time with it. I think Half-Life how technically giftedly good it is. That's a word, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? It's probably the best of the best VR games in the world. Like, it's the best game. There's a benchmark now of Half-Life Alyx. But then, your Star Wars Squadrons, a lot of people have a good time with that as well.
Yeah. No. This category, it has decent things. Like, even Saints and Sinners people like Saints and Sinners. It's just like, none of them are Half-Life Alyx.
No, exactly. Half-Life will win, but I would like to see Iron Man win. But it was just a basic VR game, so it won't win.
I want to play Half-Life Alyx. I can't.
No.
That sucks.
Hopefully it will. We'll get it. If it comes to Oculus-like Quest, it'd be great.
Yeah.
Or a non-VR version.
Next up is Best Community Support. The nominees are Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, and Valorant.
Somebody explain community support to me. That quick.
Just an ongoing game.
Okay.
I think Fall Guys should win this. I think if anything, they should get this one.
My problem with that is Fall Guys just came out, We don't really, best community support. We don't really know how much they're going to support the community.
Here's something to read for Sims here. Recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, responsiveness, inclusive social media activity, and game updates and patches.
Okay, thank you.
So that's what they say.
My pick will be Fall Guys. I think Destiny 2 will get.
That'd be great. My personal pick is Destiny 2. It's the best game here.
But you think Fall Guys will get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Fall Guys will get it.
Sims?
I think Fortnite will get it because of just the community, like how there's always something going on in that game. Like they've just added like house party to it. I mean, we've got the big event next week with Galactus. I'm quite excited about that event. I don't know about you guys.
No.
Okay. But then go back to No Man's Sky. I think over the last year they've just like redeemed themselves in a big way. Like lots of new updates, loads of new stuff going on.
It's been over a couple of years. Though.
Yeah. Yeah. I think.
Shout out to No Man's Sky, but it's not just this year. Like they've been doing it for a couple of years now.
I just think they deserve that win. Do you know what I mean? Like that'd be like massive, like for them to come on stage or on Zoom or whatever, like to see the team or whoever. Like I could see that being a very emotional moment for them. Do you know what I mean? From nothing to here. But Fortnite, I think Fortnite will win. I don't know. Fall Guys, you know, they had a bit of a laugh with it. They had a certain person doing their community, like all their, you know, their Twitter stuff. I don't. Just Fortnite's always going on something. There's always something to talk about in Fortnite, and like as much as you don't like the game, you got respect for what it does. Like,
sure. Next up,
pardon?
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that I don't like the game. Like, there are things that I like about the game.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I just don't think the gameplay is good. There are things I like about the game.
I just respect it. Like, it's just something that, from when I first heard about it and thought, well, this ain't gonna last, to the juggernaut it is now. Like, you may continue, Connor.
Next up is best mobile game. We have Among Us,
Call
of Duty Mobile, Genshin Impact, Legend of Runeterra.
Yeah.
I think Genshin Impact just wins this category.
Also, Pokemon Cafe Mix.
Yeah.
Does it run well on phones?
I just think that game is so big, they want to give that game something.
My pick would be Pokemon Cafe Mix, because why not?
It's
but
trash.
I think
absolutely trash. So bad.
Yeah, we should probably move on quickly. We still have a lot more categories.
We'll be all right. Got like 35 minutes.
Okay.
And then I would pick. I don't know, to win. I think Among Us will win.
Okay. You think it's gonna take two categories, or did you pick Among Us? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I think Among Us will win.
I just the distaste in my mouth. It's just like I don't. If the game didn't come out, it shouldn't be on here.
Sure.
But it blew up this year. Like, you didn't hear it last year, did you?
Me personally, I don't care.
I get what you're saying.
Like,
I do understand. I do understand what you're saying.
You know, I don't know. I love Among Us. It's just like you missed your chance there. I don't know.
Okay, cool. Next up,
I didn't pick. Thanks anyway. Moving on. Among Us. I do think Among Us will win. 100%.
Okay.
I didn't realize you didn't pick. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's alright. Fuck you.
You know, all right. You can leave, Sims.
Okay.
Next up, best indie game. What was this game called? What the fuck? Carrion. Whatever. What is that? Okay, Carrion. Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, Hades, Spelunky 2, and Spirit Fire. Ferrer. What was it called?
Ferrer.
I want to say Spitfire, but whatever. Okay, I will pick.
Can I pick that quick? Because I need to go do something. They're quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Spiritfarer, both times, 100%. Like, this game deserves something because it was incredible, even to look at, and then see the missus like welling up. I'm like, what's with you? The cow is a cow. I was like, all right, okay, fair enough. See in a minute.
Sure. Okay. My personal pick would be Fall Guys. That's just the one I played on this list and the one I like the most. I think Hades will.
Interesting.
Be my guess.
I think
he's Spelunky too, though. No,
I think my personal pick, honestly, for this category is probably Spelunky 2.
Have you played it?
I haven't. I haven't even played the first one, but I know that those games are so good.
Yeah,
and people love the Spelunky games. But I think that like Hades just exploded, and Supergiant just they don't miss. You know, they haven't missed.
No, I mean they're one of the few companies that like have really just put out
Some people
consistent
will say
10 out of 10s.
that this is their best. It's not my personal favorite, but I mean it's up there for their games. Yeah, Hades is just it came out of nowhere, really.
I think with Hades being in the Game of the Year category as well, future spoilers, but that I don't think it'll win that. I think they'll want to give it some things, because I know we just picked Hades in a different category too. So
yeah,
I think it'll win like every category it's in. That's besides Game of the Year, would be my guess.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then we will move on to best ongoing game. Isn't this the same thing as? I guess it's not.
It's not, but they don't need two of these categories.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need the same thing because they're pretty much just the same. So, anyways, the nominees are Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Call of Duty Warzone, Fortnite, and No Man's Sky. It is kind of like the same thing. I know what you mean, but
they don't need it.
Yeah, they don't need it. This is kind of a weird category.
I think this one's Warzone. Like, I think that if they want to give Warzone anything, it should be this.
Especially with Warzone being the only one that actually came out this year on this list.
That makes me so angry.
Yeah. I love looking at it. It's like all these games are like.
But I guess this, like I said before, this is the category that anything ongoing should be here. That's fine.
Sure. Yeah, I would get rid of the community support one and just have this one.
Yeah.
Personally, yeah. But yeah, I'd pick Warzone as well.
Sims will pick Warzone. He picked Warzone the other one, so.
Sure.
There's no way he doesn't
pick for Sims is Warzone. Next up, Games for Impact. This one I do want to get Tim's thoughts on.
Okay.
But yeah, so the nominees are If Found, ... I
don't know this game.
I don't either. It's like a really cool art style though. But okay, so If Found, Kentucky Route Zero, Spirit for what was it called? Fairer. Spirit Fairer. Keep saying that.
Fairer.
Tell Me Why, and then Through the Darkest of Times, which also is really cool art style. What are you going with here? Because I know you played Tell Me Why, right? And you played Kentucky Route Zero.
I played Little Spiritfarer. My personal pick, obviously, is Kentucky Route Zero. It only got nominated for one thing. I hope it wins something.
And this is it, yeah.
This would have to be it. But I think Tell Me Why will win.
Interesting. Sims, you got anything on this category?
Spiritfarer
again. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then I will go with I'll go Kentucky Route Zero both ways. I think it'd be my personal pick, and even though I didn't play it, and I think it'll win.
If I keep yelling about it enough, you guys will play it.
Someday I'll play it.
Yeah, someday I'll play it.
I still haven't downloaded.
It's set up so easy that you could just play it like overnight. Like it's set up with 5 episodes. Like you just played episodes. So
I will play it before the end of the year to get the end of it.
You've been saying this.
I know.
Better play
it's
it.
still not the end of the year yet.
Better play it.
Oh, sorry. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that. Okay, next up is Best Performance. This is a good one.
This is a good one.
So starting off, we got Ashley Johnson as Ellie in The Last of Us, Lauren Bailey as Abby in The Last of Us. Y'all gonna have to help me with this name. The guy that played. What was it?
I would say Daisuke Tsuji.
Daisuke Tujin.
Suji. Yeah.
As Jin Sakai in Ghost of Tsushima. Logan Cunningham as Hades. Oh no, not as. Oh yeah, he's Hades. Sure. And
he's
then
got that Hades voice.
Najin. Is that how you say it?
Naji, yeah.
Naji Jeter?
Something like that.
Something like that. Sure. The guy that played Miles in Spider-Man's Miles Morales.
Yeah, Logan Cunningham's the guy. He's the Supergiant guy. He's the big voice that everybody knows in like every one of their games.
Cool.
He has multiple voices actually in that game. He also does the Stranger, or I forget. It's like the narrator.
He's in all their games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you pick?
Oh boy. This is a really good category. My personal pick is Abby, Laura Bailey. the great Laura Bailey, one of the best voice actors, period, in video games. But I think that Ashley Johnson's going to win.
I think Laura Bailey will get it, and I would also pick Abby. Yeah, I would do that.
That's your personal pick.
I think with all the backlash too, that she got, all the death threats and bullshit like that, I think it'll give even more of a reason to give her this award, just as kind of a fuck you to the trolls on the internet.
Sure.
Sims.
I wouldn't mind if Laura or Ashley would win it. I think Ashley. They're both incredible because they both made you believe their side of the story. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're both believable when they played it. Like, Ashley, I think Ashley just went that extra mile with the certain scenes and the singing and the fact that the game made you start shouting at the TV. Do you know what I mean? It's like, why are you doing that? Stop! Like, yeah,
I think that's also on the writing and stuff. Like, it isn't just her.
No, of course not. But the way she delivered them lines, like, you wouldn't believe it if it was some. If I was like, if it was me, you wouldn't believe it. But like, what's this guy shouting about? Do you know what I'm saying? It's the way you deliver the lines. Don't get me wrong. So anyone could write something. It's how they deliver it. Eh?
Yeah, I mean, it's equal parts.
Cool. So you're going Ashley Johnson both ways then, Sims.
Ashley, I want Ashley to win, but I think Laura deserves it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Oh. Interesting. Okay.
Next up, Best Audio Design, Doom Eternal, Half-Life Alyx, Ghost of Tsushima, Resident Evil 3, and The Last of Us Part 2. I will pick The Last of Us both ways.
The Last of Us has awesome sound.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Yeah, Last of Us.
Okay, all of us picking that? Cool.
Now we're on to my favorite category.
Is this your favorite? Okay, yeah. Best Score and Music. We have Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Hades, Ori and the Will of the Wisp, Last of Us Part 2. I'm sure you two have more to say than I will. I will go Final Fantasy is my personal pick. I think that'll also win.
Sims?
I think Final Fantasy is not. I don't really remember the music from Ori. I probably should, but COVID's happened and my mind's fried.
I thought you guys would be Ori all the way.
I can't remember. I just remember it being visually incredible and like I just can't remember. Like, I'm really sorry. I just remember like Final Fantasy, like the music being like stuck in my head for ages.
For me, I'll go down the list for you. Doom, love Doom soundtrack. It didn't really stand out too much more than Doom 2016, so I don't know if I could really give it to that. Final Fantasy VII Remake, one of the greatest soundtracks of all time. Hades, really good music. That's one of the more underrated parts, I think, of Hades, is the music. Ori and the Will of the Wisps, unreal. That music is so good. I love Ori's music. Last of Us, I don't know if it should be in this category, to be honest. I'd probably put like Ghost of Tsushima over Last of Us. It has good music moments, but I don't know if I would say it's the best score.
It almost uses the music more
like narratively.
Story. Yeah, exactly. And then it does,
Yeah, I agree.
Not, like, great like music playing while you're playing the gameplay or whatever,
I think
Last
of Us will win. Just for that moment.
My personal pick is Ori, but it's so hard between that and Final Fantasy VII Remake because I think that they're both so good. But I think Final Fantasy VII Remake will win.
Cool. Next is best art direction. We have Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, and The Last of Us Part 2. This is a tough one.
This could be another one for
outstanding creative or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. Okay.
After you reading that, it's got to be Hades.
Yeah, you think so?
After you said that, like I was leaning Ghost, but seeing the whole thing, like their description of it, I think it's got to be Hades. I think it's my personal, and I think it's gonna win.
I think my personal is Ghost, and I also think Ghost will win.
Okay, interesting.
I think just with that style, and then they have those like cool cutscenes and stuff with the I think Ghost will win. Sims?
I think Ghost will win. But I'd like Ori to win because it was just visually stunning.
Sure, I know. Ori's also right there too.
I didn't even play it on HD TV either. I played on I
This
did. I
whole
played it on
category-
HD TV. I didn't play it at 4K today.
Yeah,
But no,
this
it's
whole
incredible.
category is-
Incredible to look at, and like that's probably the thing that sticks out to me the most: the visuals and the lighting.
Cool. Next up, we got Best Narrative. The nominees are 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, The Last of Us Part 2. I think this is The Last of Us clean sweep.
Last of Us.
Yeah, Last of Us,
Like
100%.
I told you, I think that Yakuza Like a Dragon should be in here, but it's not.
But it's not. I would also put Miles in here.
You think so?
Yeah.
I've heard so much like good stuff about that story. So
I can't wait to play it.
Yeah, personally, I put Miles in. Next up is Best Game Direction. Well, I mean, for the last one, we all picked Last of Us, right?
yeah.
Yes.
My bad. Okay, cool. Yeah, Best Game Direction. Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Half-Life Alyx, The Last of Us Part 2. Best Game Direction. Awarded for outstanding creative. Awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Okay, so what does that mean?
Final Fantasy.
I only
Remake.
really see it going to two categories, or two nominees. It's either going to be Half-Life Alyx or Final Fantasy VII Remake.
You think so?
That'll
Well, they-
actually win.
What they did to Final Fantasy Remake from like the OG to.
Yeah.
So I think I'm not the Final Fantasy VII like hardcore fan, but I think
You are an afterwards.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, but I wasn't in 1996 or whatever, whenever it came
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
But I think if you'd have asked someone like all them years ago, what do you think these characters look like? I think they've got them spot on, and then the world as well, like, it's incredible. Like, I played the OG version. I did the whole
No? Midgard.
Mesgard. But no, yeah, I played all that bit, and it was fantastic. And then obviously, I the way I've seen game direction, it's like the direction they're going is great. You can go. Leave me alone now.
I mean, my personal pick would probably be Half-Life Alyx. I think Final Fantasy VII Remake will win.
That's game direction. So it's like, which game do I like the most? The way their game is heading in, you know, like for the future of games. You know what I mean? Like, because if it's that, I'm picking.
I mean, it's
Last
also
of Us 2.
the game design.
Like,
How
what games would I like to see in the future take from this game? Is that kind of what the
I mean, it's not so
idea
much
is?
proofing. It's more of how is the game designed?
Okay.
Type.
I don't know. I'd probably think Half-Life Alyx is going to win this. This sounds like a category Half-Life Alyx can win. So yeah, I'll pick that. Personally, I don't know. I don't know what I'd pick for this, personally.
It's kind of like Game of the Year Part 2.
Yeah.
It's basically
and if that's the case, I'd pick Last of Us.
okay.
So yeah. Okay, cool. We will move on then to the final category. Game of the Year. Game of the Year, recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. Okay, so with that said, the nominees are Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Animal Crossing New Horizons, and The Last of Us Part 2.
I just want to say,
in here?
I don't think Ghost should be in this list, and it should be Ori, personally.
Sure.
Or even, honestly, even Doom, and then you put Half-Life Alyx in there. Like, I think that would be the better list.
I mean, if it was all of us personally, I mean, I'm taking out 4 of these games and putting in, or no, 3 of these games and putting in 3 other ones.
Yeah. But what I will say, shout out, though, all of these games are so different and unique, and I love that.
Yeah,
that is great. They did a really good job of picking very unique games.
Sims, what are you thinking?
Animal Crossing should win.
Okay. What's your person?
I think. I mean, we all saw the Joystick Awards. Is it Joystick Awards one last night? Like, Last of Us just absolutely.
Golden joystick.
Yeah, like actually destroyed everything. Different. I'm guessing different voting. Animal Crossing. I think Animal Crossing will win. personally, but I know Last of Us should win, if that makes sense.
Is that your personal pick?
Yeah, I just think Animal Crossing has just got that personal, like...
Sure.
I've gone over it 1,000 times. I won't repeat myself, so...
Cool. I am the same thing. My personal pick is The Last of Us, and I think Animal Crossing is going to win. I think there's so many people that are voting on this thing that love Animal Crossing so much that's going to win.
I just there are no hate on my side. Like, I appreciate Animal Crossing. I don't see any way that you could pick that over any other game here. You know, like, the impact of the game is different than it being Game of the Year. That game has so many problems that I've heard so many complaints about. Yeah, people play it a lot.
Then you look at like the Metacritic score and it's at like a 91 or whatever.
It's kind of crazy that people complain so much about nitpicky things about that game.
It's more like on the Nintendo side of things.
Well, that too. That's
like
a
gameplay thing.
No, but I don't want to get that too
much.
No,
it's fine. You are right. I just
like. I think I see you guys are thinking the race is Last of Us or Animal Crossing. To me, the race is Last of Us or Hades. You're talking about darling across the industry. To me, it's not Animal Crossing. It was. Now it's Hades. But Hades is in the mindset now. So
we've all said
my personal pick is Hades, but I do think Last of Us will win.
This is I've said what I want to say. Like, I've said, Last of Us or Animal Crossing. I think Final Fantasy, I think that could just take it.
It could, but I think it's going to take some of those other categories.
I just think with Animal Crossing, the question's going to be asked to everyone that's voting on this: what actually is the game of the year? Like, what was the game that was most talked about and most loved this year? And that was Animal Crossing. And I think that's going to be a big part into why people are voting for Animal Crossing. It was, though, like that whole Corona period, from when Animal Crossing came out to like the end of the summer was just hella people talking about Animal Crossing, playing Animal Crossing, looking for a Switch to buy Animal Crossing, And I mean,
I am not trying to put Animal Crossing down at all.
No,
of course not. And you're right what you're saying. Like if you say,
I played the game, I don't like it at all.
If this came out last year, we wouldn't even be talking about Animal Crossing. It's just like, Animal Crossing came out, it was good. I get why it's there, but it's definitely Last of Us, or it's definitely Final Fantasy Remake, or it definitely Ghost of Tsushima. I've not played Hades, so I can't really say. But I see what people say about it and how people adore the game. It's just the year, I'm afraid, and like Connor said, the game of the year.
Yeah, but to me, you're. I think you're putting too much into it. You don't want don't let the outside affect what it is.
Well, people are voting for these things.
I know, and that I'm just like if I were voting, if it were me, like I couldn't in my right mind
I know what you're saying.
Have anything else affect what the actual category is.
I gotta combine in like what they did critically too. Like, if Animal Crossing was like an 8 or whatever, amongst
that's where I think it is.
I mean, me too, but like it's not. It's way above that.
Sure.
So yeah, we'll see. Interesting category. I think also a big looming cloud over the game of the year is Cyberpunk. It's which is coming out this year still.
I mean, it's almost a shoe-in for next year, right?
Is it though? Or is it
is it though?
Well, hold on. There is no way that it will not be at least nominated, unless it's like a bad game. But
right.
If that game just comes out and is what we think it is, like that game is just at least nominated.
So let's say that. Let's say expectations are met for this game. It's 10s across the board. People love it. Blah 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 blah.
Hypothetically,
will it be nominated next year?
100%.
Let's hypothetically say it's against Breath of the Wild 2, God of War, Horizon. Help me out, Connor.
For next year?
Yeah,
sure. Breath of the Wild 2,
Infinite,
Horizon,
Halo
God of
Infinite.
War.
Yeah.
I'm just putting out games.
Sure, yeah. Who knows?
Well, yeah.
Who knows what else we're getting next year? You know what I mean?
Deathloop.
Yeah, it could be anything coming out surprising us. Who knows?
I just don't think Cyberpunk's gonna be that good.
I think it depends.
That was the one time this episode.
I have been very quickly. I have been watching I watched the gameplay for PlayStation, gameplay for Xbox. I have watched the 20-minute Cyberpunk leak
Did you?
Yes.
Why did you do this to yourself?
I
Pardon?
don't know.
Why do you
He
do
said,
this?
"Why did you do so?"
Oh, what's it gonna spoil? Like, really? It's just some guy talking to another guy, and they drive around.
Yeah, we've
That's it.
already seen a lot of the
It
games.
looked great, honestly. It,
I
it
just feel
really
like
did look good.
You're just like tempting fate there. You're just like, ooh, what? This couldn't possibly spoil anything.
Oh, I like the leak culture. I really do.
Okay.
I'm like, I love it. I always know, how did this guy get it? Like, I just think he's a ninja, and he's in a box for a couple of weeks, and he's in the trash. Like, just like,
I've seen a little bit of gameplay, and you might be starting to be onto something here, Sibs, because there was so many problems with the demos that they showed with people's heads missing, and there was this one guy smoking a cigarette, and the cigarette was just floating in the air next to his mouth, and just a lot of random shit like that. And if that's the shit,
that sounds like an Elder Scrolls game.
yeah, no, but like if that's the shit they're showing us in the demo, what aren't they showing us then?
Tom Marks IGN. He played it for 16 hours. And he says, like, the strong point, the bits that I've seen that I didn't like with the shooting and like the melee and all that. But like he said, like driving around the city and then like the RPG elements are the best parts, and that's the bits that will sell me. But like, the shooting and the fighting, that's the bit that puts me off.
I don't see. What I want to play is I don't want to fight though.
No, I think that's where I'm gonna go with it. Yeah.
Play. So like,
You
have to look at where they are coming from, and I think take that in. They're coming from a action RPG and coming into a shooter first person, so that's all a big task.
By the looks of it, the way they're starting the game, at least in the Nomad side, that's exactly how I want to start the game. So I'm quite excited about that.
Cool.
I'm completely opposite. I want to go in guns blazing on that shit.
You can, yeah.
I will. But
do it, man.
Yeah,
Be a
I don't
coward.
know. Their best bet might have been to delay this until their next gen version's ready. And the more I think about it, just with those,
it's too late though.
They can't.
They
Yeah,
would lose so
really
much money.
can't.
they could.
No,
I mean,
they would lose
if
so
they could
much.
have the next gen version ready by like April, let's say.
They're trying to hit the holiday
I
season.
wouldn't mind one bit if they delayed it till then. I'm just personally,
They personally can't afford that. They're a small company that.
I'm
wants
sure
that
they
holiday.
can't, but
I wouldn't be surprised if everyone got codes today.
Or within the week or so. Yeah.
very
Not
quickly,
tomorrow. But
let's give some predictions on what we think will be announced.
I'll give you one.
Give me. Let's do all three. Can we just all? Okay. Do we all got three?
I don't.
You don't.
I have.
Okay.
I kind of was thinking of one big one. That's what I now want to say.
I got three. Go ahead, Daniel.
It's going to be Metroid Prime 4. And Nintendo's coming back. They weren't really that much at the last one. Metroid Prime 4. They got to show that game off. That's going to be the big Nintendo game next year. Other than Breath of the Wild. I think it's Breath of the Wild 2 and Metroid Prime 4. So I think we could both of those be at Game Awards.
That'd be really cool. Sims, do you have predictions?
Zelda, get shown. Zelda gameplay and a
100%.
date. Why not? Just fucking let's go crazy.
March.
Fuck it. I had three. I will say them
Okay.
all.
We can go around. I can make them. We can talk.
Oh, you can make one up. Okay,
Talk
cool.
to- I can go crazy.
My first one was a new Mario sports game because we haven't had one in forever.
What would you want?
I don't know. Whatever's
We haven't
up
got
there.
like Strikers in forever.
Yeah, Strikers hasn't been out
Golf.
since GameCube. Something. I can't believe we're not shitting one of those out every year. You know what I mean?
Personally, do you want?
Personally, probably golf.
I would say Mario Golf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me
Probably
a Mario Golf. Come on, Connor.
Yeah.
Will
My other prediction: Hellblade 2 gameplay shown with a 2021 release window. I think Hellblade 2 could pop up again at the Game Awards.
a whole year. And
I'm
we'll
hoping
see.
that's a next year game. I would really like for that game to come out like next summer-ish. That'd be cool.
I'm not sure.
Somewhere around that. I mean, it's been a while,
It has. I mean, it's been a year.
Yeah, they gotta. Not even since that, just since the last Hellblade game.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, that wasn't very big. I don't know how big the sequel's going to be. So I don't know. Hopefully they're somewhere close to the end with that one. And then, did you have another prediction, Sims?
I was gonna say one of the Xbox big exclusives get shown, like maybe
Yeah. I was kind of going for Hellblade.
No, yeah. What's that one called? The one that no, the what? Sorry.
Avowed.
No, the other one, the one that no one's seen of the other big publisher.
Oh, you're talking about the the
Third
initiative.
Yeah, that one. Sorry. Yeah, I think we'll see something from then.
That'd be
I
awesome.
do think we'll see. I think Xbox will have a good one. I think Xbox will have a lot to show.
Yeah, I think Xbox is going to show up here.
And then
That'd be cool. Initiatives game. I'd be excited for that.
And then maybe Horizon gameplay.
Yeah,
One of their games, or a Ratchet release date.
Ratchet again.
No, like just a Ratchet, a quick 20-second.
Of the same
a release date. Do you know what I mean? February the 24th, and yeah.
I don't mean to make fun. It's just like they keep.
No, of course, yeah. You keep seeing the same shit, but we want to see the date. I think we'll get a release date for it.
February. Yeah, February seems right. I think January's too early.
Yeah, I think February, March for that game. I can't wait for that game, by the way.
I know.
No, I'm excited. I really enjoyed the first one. Well, the remake, whatever.
And then my other prediction was Sony San Diego announces the Uncharted game again. The baseball Uncharted game. Yes. I'm going to keep predicting this until it happens, because it's going to happen one of these days. Yeah. So, like, picture this, right? Lights go dim. You hear a bat crack, right? Like, you know, bat, you know, like that. You hear Drake in the back, Cassie, run. You know, that's what you hear. You hear it from Drake. You know, then
take me out to the ball.
Right, you hear that in the background. You see Sully singing that. Elena's in the crowd too. Just eating popcorn, having a good time.
Is he the umpire?
Yeah, he's the coach. You're out. Nate's got a mustache now.
He's got a beard. Surely he's got a beard.
Nah, just a mustache because he's trying to copy Sully.
Okay.
Sully's in a wheelchair in the benches. You know,
why is he in a wheelchair? What happened?
He's like 130 years old. He can't walk anymore. You know, it's in the future.
Where is this going?
Cyberpunk 2020.
The Uncharted baseball game. Come on, Daniel, get hyped.
I know.
And with that is the Game Awards.
If that fucking happens, I swear to God, I will come to your house and find you.
Sony San Diego is making an Uncharted game. It's not actually a baseball game. I mean, that'd be hilarious, but
if there's one baseball scene in that game, I swear to God,
that'd be so cool. Just like open up.
Like Twilight's baseball scene?
Oh,
wouldn't that be sick?
The vampire. That was the best part of that movie.
Best part of the movie. They're playing the new song. Yeah.
The only good part of that movie when they all play baseball. Just vampires playing baseball.
They're like speeding around.
What was going on here?
Crazy.
Real quick, in other news, The World Ends With You is finally getting a long-awaited sequel. Square Enix has announced Neo, The World Ends With You, coming summer 2021 to PS4 and Switch. Does anyone care about this? I never played The World Ends.
I didn't play it, but I might check it out. I don't know. I want to see more. It's a beloved game, the first one.
Yeah, World Ends With You connected to the Kingdom Hearts universe, so I should play this.
Is it really?
That kind of makes sense.
The characters pop up in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Is that the one she's playing that?
No, she's playing Birth by Sleep right now.
She will get my girlfriend. Is that the next one she's got to play?
Birth by Sleep. No, there's one more in between that.
Okay.
Yeah. World Ends With You. Pretty cool. Moving on to the new releases. Empire of Sin is coming out on PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC on December 1st. And then Immortals Phoenix Rising is coming out on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S, Switch, PC, and Stadia on December 3rd.
Stadia.
Everything.
Daniel, we're playing out of Stadia, mate.
No. I might not even play this game, to be honest.
I can't wait. I'm really excited about this game.
Okay.
I just want to get
I definitely want to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, you'll have to wait till like May.
Cyberpunk wasn't coming out. I'd get Immortals. Waiting off Cyberpunk. Next up, we moved to the bet. Last week's bet was the Avengers Twitch viewers.
I'm interested.
How many views does that have? So
how many views does Avengers have?
Yeah, so I checked throughout the whole week, really. And the highest I saw was 384 or something like that.
We did such a bad week on like.
What?
We did like such a bad week to do it because like people's interest was like peaked. Do you know what I mean? Like
normally it's much lower. It rose a little bit. So that is a win for Sims. He had 160.
Again, another win.
Don't test me, all right? You want the smoke, you get the smoke. All right?
I don't want
I said it. I watch wrestling. And you want the smoke? I want the smoke.
I don't want smoke. No.
I don't know what it means. What does it mean?
It's where there's smoke, there's fire. It's
Is that what they mean by we want the smoke?
Shouldn't it be like you want the smoke, you get
No,
the
because
fire?
they say they I forgot what they're called, this tag team, and they're like, we want the smoke. I don't know. And they have red cups. I like them. What they called?
What's the
And they walk out.
Let's move on.
Okay, and then what are we moving on to? Oh, this week's bet is the Immortals Phoenix Rising Metacritic
The Street
score.
Profits.
Daniel. The Street Profits.
Did anybody
Daniel.
actually see? Sorry,
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I know we're in a rush. But did anybody see the New Day come out with the Gears of War?
Yes.
The Gears
We
of
forgot
War.
to talk about
That's so
That's
good.
awesome.
So good.
And they have Batista, and now they have them. Which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
cool.
Continue, Connor.
So the Phoenix Rising Metacritic, Immortal Phoenix Rising, Gods and Monsters Metacritic.
Still way
It's
better.
going to be. Oof. It's not gonna be. It's gonna be a good game. It'll be a good game. I don't think it'll be a great game. I'm thinking like an 82. I think it'll be good.
I will go flat 80.
Yeah.
Flat 80.
Yeah.
84.
Okay. I think we're all about right. We all think it's gonna be pretty good, just not like great.
I'm really excited to see what this game brings. I'm still tempted to play Cyberpunk on Stadia.
You could.
And that's the end
like,
of the
isn't
podcast.
you have to buy the whole thing, and you're not gonna get any cross save. So I mean,
No,
you could,
no,
dude.
no. I am tempted to.
Definitely.
I want to play something on Stadia. Do you know what I mean? Maybe this is the right game to play.
Sure, it could be. I mean, it depends on if it runs well too.
I feel like Stadia runs from the cloud, man. The clouds are looking after us.
Cloud.
Yeah, but it's
Put
not-
your
it's not just
head
about the-
out your window
By
and
your-
look at them clouds and say
it's about your
sorry.
internet. It's about your internet too.
My internet's alright.
Okay.
And we are out of time, so we're gonna skip the game for this week. But
Yeah,
you kind of
talk-
got a game out of the predictions, anyways. So yeah, there's a game. Enjoy it. And with that, that was the Nerdic Gods episode 42. Thank you so much for watching.
Perfect number.
What 42? Is that a perfect number? I don't know. You guys got anything to say before we go?
Happy Thanksgiving. Have a good day, boys.
Happy
Enjoy your
Thanksgiving,
family.
everybody.
And
Eat well.
I hate them.
yeah, me too.
Sure. Eat well though. Eat good. I know this year sucked, but we'll be better off.
Just learn to appreciate the family that you do have.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people lost theirs. Yep, I brought it down. See you later.
I mean,
Well said. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
bye.